Hey folks, Joshua here. Welcome back to XCOM 2. So last time we set up a bunch of covert ops. We've got 4 in progress right now. 1 to save our intercepted supplies. We're also hunting the chosen assassin. We're working on mobility for our Templar, and we're working to reduce the Avatar project by a pip as well. So all of these are in progress. We don't have a mandatory mission at the moment. We don't have to assault a facility because we're down 4 pips, about to get a 5th. And we got a lot of things, we got a lot of irons in the fire over here on the event queue. We do have 19 days to the supply drop, which means we're fairly early in the month. It's November 10th here. And there's probably a retaliation mission, maybe 1 or 2 other missions coming. But for now, the only scanning site we have is to reduce the contact cost, and I don't care about that very much. So we are instead going to head over to Reaper HQ and scan until something interesting happens.
New course.
And squeeze out a few more chunks of intel from Reaper HQ here. All right, right off the bat, there's a new covert action for a facility lead. So this is a covert action leading to an infiltration. I don't think we need a facility lead, and I don't want to do another infiltration right now. We've already got one going, so we're going to probably let that expire. Health +1 isn't that great for the initial covert action either, and it's 10 days for 2 people, so yeah, we're going to let that slide. We're just going to keep scanning for intel here and see what else pops up.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander. I am ready to begin on your order, Commander.
Okay, so we got another chunk of intel there. Intel went up to 188. That's very nice. We've got 2 instant autopsies we can take, so let's go ahead on those. The Advent turret breakdown.
The turrets we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated, much in the same way the alien mechanized units are. A significant amount of time was likely spent developing the optical sensors and targeting system, which I expect Shin will want to thoroughly examine following the disassembly process.
Advent doesn't seem to have any issues stationing completely autonomous weapons in close proximity to the people in those cities. Really shows you how much they care.
All right, so completing this autopsy gives us access to a new facility, the Defense Matrix, which lets you put some turrets on the Avenger in case it gets attacked. We already did a UFO defense mission earlier in the campaign, and these things aren't that great to begin with, so we're not going to be building that facility. We also have the Priest autopsy.
This specimen, known to our troops as the Advent Priests, has up until recently been rarely sighted outside the city center. While not physically intimidating, much like the elders themselves, these priests are deceivingly powerful psionic beings. Even in death, their remains still radiate with powerful afterimages of psi energy.
Okay, do you have to splatter their orange blood on the camera every single time we do an autopsy, though? Okay, we now can build a sustaining sphere, an emergency failsafe mechanism that automatically activates when a soldier is on the brink of death, placing them in a temporary suspension to extend their life. The sphere can only be used in combat once and will be permanently removed from the soldier's inventory once activated. I never really build those either. It takes up a valuable inventory slot that I'd rather use on an Alpha Strike ability, but it is there if you're interested in it in your game. All right, so we could research the Warlock weapons, the Hunter weapons. Both of these I remember are pretty good. They're unique one-off weapons that you can build. I can't remember how good they are compared to beam weapons. We also have Berserker Autopsy, Chrysalid Autopsy, Andromedon Autopsy, and Sectopod Breakdown. So all these are pretty fast. These are one-offs, and these, I can't remember what they do. But, like, the one-offs aren't as interesting to me. Like, the beam weapons are pretty solid, right? Let me start working my way through. We don't have any more data caches, unfortunately. I sold some of them early in the campaign. So there's no way for me to get more intel right now easily. Let me start on some of these more interesting autopsies here. In fact, let's get the Sectopod going. That should be something good. Improving our gremlin designs? Yeah, I'd love to get rank 3 gremlins. That
From
sounds
what I've been
fantastic.
told, our troops took to calling this large robotic unit a sectopod, under the initial assumption that it was being controlled by a sectoid pilot. On closer inspection, we can see that is not the case. Not unlike the mechanized Advent units, which were likely derived from the sectopod itself. This machine seems to be entirely autonomous.
All right, so while we're working on that, let's get back to the geoscape.
Hey, Commander.
I was wondering if there was a way to... It's the bridge, not the geos. Well, I think it's still called the geoscape. I don't know. Let's keep scanning for intel. These guys are still in bond training, right? Yeah, okay. You can reset. Yeah, bond training. All right. All right, there's Mayhem protocol development completed. What do we want to do here? I think, so the Wraith suit and the War suit are both interesting. The War suit, you need to invest a little bit in experimental heavy weapons. I would like another set of Talon rounds, but it's random what we get here. How many Illyrium cores do we have left? 18? Okay, that's kind of a lot. Spark shields. Protects them for the first few hits. I mean, that could be interesting as well. We should maybe start taking Tiger out on more missions. We should get him leveled up the rest of the way if we're going to do all this investment in him. The Boltcaster basically does one big hit. It's, again, only one person can have it. The Hunter's Axe is pretty solid for anybody with a melee ability. Shadowkeeper has a clutch shot kind of ability. It can get a guaranteed hit. I think maybe a couple pieces of armor are interesting here. Let me go after a Wraith suit
Right away, Commander.
and a War suit. And then we'll go after maybe some experimental ammo. See if I can get another set of Talon rounds for crit. That'd be very nice. And then after all that's done, that's like 15 days away. We'll figure out what to research after that. Okay, the facility lead's expiring, but I knew that. New assault mission. What is this for? Okay, we get 25 intel, and we delay gone to ground. So apparently this reset, we had the same dark event last month, and I thought it would, like, complete. Looks like it didn't. We've got Chrysalid Sectopods, the Elite Lancer, and the Lost Brute. So we got lost on this mission. They have crit defense and explosive damage resistance. And if there's lost, I really don't want too many explosives anyway. We can bring a hacker. Okay, I think we should do this. The Shadow Witch could show up. She is weak to explosives, but with Lost around, we really don't want to mess with that. Savage, that's the Chrysalids. So anyone with Blade Storm is going to be fantastic. I think we only have one person with it. But I think we should do this one. Let's go ahead and launch this mission.
Course for Brazil.
So we definitely need to bring a hacker, either Meathook or I think it was Skids had the next highest, but we might have sent her out. We'll take a look at who's available. All right. All you guys get out of here. Unequip barracks. Make upgrades available. All right, so of people who are ready, we have, let's see, that should be 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we got plenty of people ready. So let's look at hack scores for who we're bringing for hacking. Carol has 71 as a lieutenant, but it's a little late in the game to be leveling lieutenants. Rin, surprisingly, has 80. Which actually makes her the highest, the highest ranked hacker that we have. Maybe I should bring Mega here. Load her up with... How close is she? She's at 39 at 42, so she's almost ready to go up to captain. Should we bring her? Like I said, it's a little late in the game for a lieutenant, but all right. Is she close to bonding with anyone? No. She could bond with Meat Hook or Skids, who are the two other hackers. Yeah, this is a little yikesy. So if we bring her, which I guess we're going to do, and get her more mobility and health with the serpent armor. I think she's the one who deserves it. Then we get her a beam cannon. We get her a Gremlin Mark II. Right? Let's look at her. She's got 2 AP. She's got pretty low will, but she is a lieutenant. Yeah, she's got combat protocol, combat scanner, chaining jolt. She does have area suppression. All right, I guess we're bringing her as our hacker. Let's get her the... Oh, where's the, make utility items available. Weapons, armor. Where is the, where's the Skulljack? Huh. Okay, if she can't use the Skulljack, then her hack only goes up to 91. But that's enough to open the container and maybe try to get a little bit of extra, too. So what do I want her to have, then? We have we have 2 AP rounds, a Tracer round, a Talon round, Blue Screen, and Venom. I mean, she probably needs the Tracer rounds, right? Yeah, she's got crappy aim. All right. You're kind of in a weird space because you're too low level, but we'll do what we can. You definitely need, then, not the superior scope because we gave you... We'll give you the advanced scope. And a superior expanded mag here. Okay, so we get a beam cannon. You have to remember that we're facing off against Chrysalid, so area suppression could work there. We do have a Sectopod as well, so we need, like, shredding of some sort. And we need blue screen rounds. Let's see who else is around. Who's available? I did say I wanted to bring Tiger here. He has shredding. What ammo are you going to get? You can have blue screens. Your aim is 83. That's decent. All right, let's get you loaded out. The anodized chassis, the phase cannon, the plated bit. We only have the rocket launcher for you. Definitely giving you the blue screens. And then what? You're going to be up front, punching people and such. You're immune to melee, or mental effects. You're immune to poison, and you're not probably the best user for a nanomed kit, so we'll give you a mimic beacon. And then we'll kit you out. You do need the superior scope. And... probably the expanded mag, too. Okay. All right, who else is around? So no more lieutenants. We could take maybe one captain here. But, you know what? Yeah, we need to get Rin up to colonel, so we'll take... And, well, Valentina can't go up anymore. But she's an amazing scout, and she's at full health here. Or full will. So we'll take Valentina, and we'll take Rin. Rin has much better aim. She's another hacker, too, though. Oh, well. We're not bringing you for your hacking. You're in... Yeah, you have hollow targeting stuff anyway. All right, so your loadout will be Warden armor, a beam cannon, hollow targeter Mark II. You're definitely taking the other blue screens. Where are they? Oh, do I need to build another one? Probably do. Yeah, you're gonna need... We're gonna need to build another blue screen for you. I sent a lot of them out. But we have lots of supplies right now, so I'm okay with this. That gives us 4 total. Okay. That looks good for you. All right. You can have... What do you want? You need an advanced expanded mag. And then what else do I want for you? Repeater, hair trigger. Some crit isn't bad. Yeah, I've sent a lot of people out, so a lot of our stuff isn't here. Stock I'm not as fond of for you. I think maybe the advanced repeater here. A good chance, a decent chance, 15% chance for an instant kill is okay. And then for Valentina, she gets... Oh, I need another Shadow Lance. Okay. Here you go, Shadow Lance. You've got your Claymore. What do we want here? You want Talon rounds, but everybody wants Talon rounds. You do have Banish, so I'll give it to you. All right, so you need the laser sight, the expanded mag. That gives you 6. Wait, should I give you the superior? Yeah. He doesn't need it as much as you do. You can have the advanced. And then for your final item, missed shots with Banish could be good. That means 4 times 7, minimum 28 damage. All right, yeah, take the superior stock. All right. So we got 2 cannons, we've got melee, we've got our scout. I need some sort of, I need like maybe a marauder or maybe a traverse fire plasma rifle and maybe a shotgun or a sniper. Again, let's take a look at who's available. You have traverse fire, and I could give you the frost bomb. You're already brigadier, so we're not bringing you. You have blue screen bombs. If I give you... You have rupture, walk fire, impulse, hail of bullets. I mean, you have a bunch of good stuff. And getting you up to Colonel would be good. Who's your teammate? Habika? Habika's not coming. We already have a bunch of people, a bunch of whatever. Maybe we take Aftermath and Harry here. Yeah, that's okay. She's only a captain. We want to get her up to major. Who's got snapshot? You both have snapshot. Okay. What's the difference between you? You have more mobility. You have more will. You did some good work on the last one. We'll bring you. And then we'll bring Harry. Where did he go? All right. So I don't have anything for mobility for you unless I take it away from her. I might have to do that. Yeah, you're gonna switch over to Warden Armor, which does give you another slot for Mimic Beacon, so that's fine. She can have the Serpent Armor, the Plasma Lance. What's your secondary? Yeah, you need a Hollow Targeter. Really, I'm out of those two? Gosh. Hollow Targeter Mark II. Let's see. For your rounds, I think AP rounds are good for you, and then... I guess the plasma grenade is fine. You probably won't use it. All right. Let's get you the scope. There should be 1 scope left, no? No. All right. So you get the advanced, you get the superior auto loader. And then what? I guess hair trigger? No, that doesn't work for you. What are you going to do with the 1 extra action? I guess the laser sight for a chance to crit? It's going to be low for you, but it's better than nothing. And then for Harry here, you get Warden Armor, you get a Plasma Rifle, you get a Grenade Launcher. Let's review your abilities. Launch Grenade, Sapper, Bombardier, Watch Them Run, Overwatch, Biggest Booms. Okay. You kind of need this boosted cores too, but you did pick up Traverse Fire. Good. Okay. So you don't get anything special from your grenade pocket, which means you get to fire that grenade once, which I guess we'll keep that in case the Shadow Witch shows up. We'll give you the Frost Bomb because it's great to have, and I'll give you Venom rounds for the Chrysalids maybe. If we poison them, maybe we can do some work. Okay. Now, we also need to stop the Chrysalids from killing anybody because when they do, they make those egg sacs, which are a huge pain in the ass. But there shouldn't be any civilians because this is not a retaliation mission. You can shoot twice, so the stock makes sense for you, and then I think the auto loader here. Actually, I kind of like the hair trigger better. Bonus action's better for you, maybe, because you got other options too. All right, there we go. Operation Grasping Vengeance. Hack the hidden resistance computer. Very difficult. We're doing this for a resistance rumor on the map, 25 intel, and to delay gone to ground. We're dealing with well-rehearsed, which means the mission timer is increased by 1. Experimental rollout. All enemies have 50 critical defense and 66% explosive damage resistance while at full health. A high concentration of chrysalids and the Lost are going to show up too. So we're going to have a lot of work to do here. Let's get it launched and get it done. There's a sectopod on this mission along with all the chrysalid nonsense, so we got to watch out for that.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
I really hope the assassin doesn't show up on this one. That would really ruin my day. Like, this is already a tough enough mission without her showing up for sure.
A team of resistance scouts located an exposed access point in this area tied directly into the Advent network. We lost contact with the squad shortly thereafter, but not before they sent a data fragment tied to the aliens' latest operation. We're moving to recover the data, but we'll have to work fast to hack the network before Advent shuts down the connection. Be prepared to neutralize all hostile contacts and secure the area. Recovering that data is our only shot at stopping their progress.
Okay, so they're going to try to destroy the computer, which is what the timer's about. We're going to have to be real careful to get through this without getting bogged down by huge swarms of Lost and enemies.
This is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Okay. So, kind of in the rear middle of the map. We need to get all the way over here. And we need to get there quickly. We want Mega to be at the front. Alright. Let's start with Valentina. Let's push her up. Somewhere good. And see what we can see.
Moving out.
Okay, she doesn't see anything off the bat. Let's pop her up behind this car, see if we can reveal something else.
I go where I'm needed. I have sight beyond vision.
Okay, we got Lost over there. Chrysalid and Lost here. Okay. 3 Chrysalid, 1 armor each, and then these Lost. So our sniper will be able to take a shot if we want. We can maybe get to high ground first. Like, this is a pretty good position.
Grappling!
Now, she has armor piercing rounds, so she bypasses their 1 point of armor. How does her hollow targeting work? They don't have anything special for things they holo target. Let's see if we want to take this or do something else. Oh, she has Hollow Mirage too for after concealment. Interesting. Now, I believe Rin, Rin here has area suppression. Yeah, so if we can get her into a position where she can area suppress them, that would also be really strong. So she has nowhere she can move where she can see them on a blue move. There's also Lost over here we have to deal with. So I think we take this turn to move forward before the timer is started and get closer. And then we ambush them next turn. So then the question becomes, where do I want to be? Do I want to be up on this elevated track? There could be more advent up here is the problem. And then she doesn't have line of sight to them from there. So that's not great. So we got those Lost over there to deal with once we reveal. We're also not going to be in Overwatch if we... Yeah, we're not going to be in Overwatch at the end of this if I dash. So let's see. I will have... No, I wouldn't have access to those guys unless I moved up here. And then I'm flanked. They can't shoot though, so that's kind of okay. The problem is if they move towards us and I'm not behind cover, she will reveal. So I think I have to wait for a blue move next turn. I think I got to come here.
Affirmative.
Like that. Who else have we got? We've got Mega. Mega definitely needs to move here. I'm less concerned about her helping out with this group and more concerned with her being far enough forward to hack this computer before they blow it up or something happens to it. So I need her forward. I don't really want to pop her up there in case there's another pod. It's not a great position for her out here. Like, I could take this, but I should maybe give that to someone else. Yeah, I don't have a lot of great... Let me see what other people's options are. Tiger doesn't take cover. What about Bomber? Yeah, he's kind of limited here, too. He could get flanked and revealed by the chrysalids. Now, they should sort of like... Okay, I guess he could take this. Yeah, that's decent for him. All right, he can take that. And then Mega can, in fact, take this full cover.
Got it covered.
Tiger has lots of mobility. He can just go wherever he wants. I do not want him to reveal to them, though. So I want a fair amount of distance from them. I think I'll push him more towards the objective, more off to the left, maybe to deal with these Lost. That's a little bit far forward, so maybe we'll do something like this. And see... Well, he could get revealed there. Maybe I just come over here like this, or maybe even... There's full cover there? No, there's half cover. Yeah, maybe I'll just put him somewhere like here. And then even if those Lost shamble towards the chrysalids, they shouldn't reveal him, I don't think. Okay, and then there's you, right? I think... I want to push you forward if I can, but I need to, I think, open this door to do it. And then I'd have to go back and through another door, so without revealing, I can't really do anything. Except, like, I could move down there. I could move over here next turn. After we reveal, I could just stay here and take shots on Lost and stuff, and then race over here if I don't need to shoot a chrysalid. I think I just multi-target the chrysalids here, and then hunker down. Oh, I have another hollow target, but I don't have a good, like, person for it, so... Yeah, we'll just think I'll just hunker.
Holding position.
We'll see what these guys do. They should... Yeah, there we go. They should fight each other for a second here. It's like a perfect target for area suppression. That's fantastic.
I will always...
More chrysalids coming in. Now, do they see that group of Lost as well? Oh, I also hear the... I think I heard the sectopod there. Okay. I mean, sure. Why not? Okay. So we've got 2 more chrysalids over here, and we've got the Lost. So when we reveal, these chrysalids are going to see him and probably come towards him. We'll have to wait and see about that. They could reveal Valentina if we're not careful here. I think I want to area suppress here. Area suppression. Now, why don't I have that available? Cannot be used when concealed. Oh, I see. Okay. So maybe she's not my opener then. I don't know if these guys... They just scampered into the Lost, so I don't think that group can move. I think this group was patrolling so they can move. For some reason, they don't see each other all the time. Let me hold off on Rin then. I guess if we're going to open here, you should... Yeah, you should probably put some work in on this group. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to open, because they could scamper, but I should have shots anyway. All right, yeah, let me start with my sniper here. We'll take these guys out and see what the reaction is to our reveal.
Check it before you get too close.
Okay, that group gets to move. They're going to go towards the Lost. I'm fine with that. Okay, all right, so everybody's revealed. You can now area suppress that whole group. Let me make sure I understand this. Pins down multiple targets, granting reaction fire against anyone that moves. Yeah. That's perfect. And your damage is what? 9 to 11? So, like, you should basically be able to handle this entire group by yourself. Plus, you get bonus damage from... Is it Havoc? Yeah. All right, this should basically handle this entire group solo for her.
Roger that. Suppressing hostile. Deflection!
I don't quite understand what happened there, but all right. So we have this other group to deal with. I don't know what I should do with my sniper. Should I move her now, or should I take shots? I mean, Rin has them suppressed, so whatever I do should be... Like, I can probably... I should probably hit the tenor. So I should hit this guy. And then I should Deadeye the guy with 10 health, right? Or should I? 9 to 11. I don't need to use Deadeye here, because Rin should... Well, but she could miss. I don't think I need to use this now. So we're going to take a normal sniper shot on this guy. Okay, 11. So that guy's
I
dead.
definitely got that one.
All right. We want Mega to move towards the objective. Tiger and the other guy can deal with some of these chrysalids. I want her to move up, for sure, and scout for us.
I will be position. The target is marked.
Okay. Another group of Lost, another group of chrysalids. Sort of okay with that. All right, so Bomber needs to move first, I think. He does have traverse fire, but he needs to stay still for that. Where can I put him that he can see these guys, is the question. That'll, if he moves there, he pops that lost pod. I don't, yeah, he can't see any of the far away ones at all. So he can't move far enough, apparently, to deal with this group. That's kind of annoying. If I move him up here, he pulls this group of Lost, which I'm not enamored of, particularly. But he could get a couple kills. And then shoot one of these guys, I guess. He could probably get over here and frost that group. Now the frost bomb would probably bring another swarm. All right, I'm not sure what I'm doing with him. Mega has combat protocol, chaining jolt, suppression, area suppression, combat scanner. I mean, maybe area suppression here, another area suppression is going to be good. If she can get in position. Where do I put her for that? There's no forward cover from the stuff up there, so like I have to put her kind of here. I don't want them involved at all. Where is the... Oh, it's the Lost over here. Okay. I guess this is okay.
I can handle
for
that.
her. Yeah, you guys all get involved with each other, right? I still have Tiger to deal with some of these guys. So, okay, she could chaining jolt and do like 3 to 4 to these. I don't think that's good. I think I want this area suppression. Like that.
Suppressing fire on target.
And then Tiger here. Where do I want you? I want you able to hit these guys. But there's 2 Lost in here that for some reason you can't see now. Yeah, they're standing in those squares, right? So why can't you see them? So I could go for... a lightning... I could go for a kinetic strike, then a lightning strike, and then a shot. These 2 are bothering me. I don't understand why I can't see them at all. I guess they're through this wall. Like, he doesn't have a position he can get to where he can deal with these 2 Lost and these chrysalids. Actually, I don't think I can move him that far forward anyway, because he'd probably pull the second group over here. Maybe not. Line of sight. I might want to use his overdrive here, so I can put him here, take these 2 out, and then figure out what to do about the chrysalids. I think I need to do that. So I believe he can just burst through the wall here. That's one thing he can do. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure he just gets to, yeah, Wrecking Ball. When overdrive is active, break through walls and cover when moving. So maybe even I do this. Yeah, you know what? I like this. Okay, he got a kill. I don't understand why he didn't bust through the walls there.
You will never hide from me.
No, they got involved. That's really bad. That's what I was trying to avoid. Okay, well maybe they'll focus on each other. Okay. Like, I could have sworn... Like, he didn't bust through. What happened to these guys? Weren't there two guys in here? Did he just, like... Yeah, I don't know what happened there. All right, so he's got shots on some Lost. Let's take some of that.
Efficiency is my specialty.
Well, you got hundreds. Let's take them.
They're as weak as ever. How many of you have I killed? It's dead, as requested.
Okay. So, I think I can get a kill with this as well. Didn't get the kill. Okay.
I'll be down to just fists soon.
I guess we wasted her area effect here. Let's take the lightning strike. There's the other two Lost. Okay. What do I do here? I guess I Overwatch? Yeah, those two Lost are still in there. Somehow I messed it up. All right, Overwatch.
Guard duty it is.
That leaves Stalker and Bomber here. Bomber should put some work in on these two. Okay. Yeah, now he's gonna attract those chrysalids if he moves forward, so I think we just take a shot here. 90%'s fine.
That's right.
Okay, there's one left. Oh, free hair trigger free action. Love that. And he got his promotion. Okay. Can I get somewhere where I can only see you? If I flank myself, I can do it. These guys are pretty far away, but the melee characters sometimes move pretty fast. I might want to protect Mega here from... Okay, that's a reasonable position.
Sure thing.
Now I can see this guy. Should I take this? I think I should. Right, maybe I should have done all that before setting up all those area deals. I do have Sting here, which is interesting. That's one guaranteed shot. I can crit. And probably kill one of these guys. No, I have no crit. What if I take a regular shot? For some reason, I have 0 crit on these guys. Even though I have 38 on this guy for some reason. So there's no killing those chrysalids for some reason. Maybe I don't use Sting right now. Yeah, we don't want to mess... Well, all right. I can soften one of them up, I guess.
There can be no mercy.
Okay. Nice. Rin gets the kill. Why is it still alive? Oh, it just played out the animation even though it died. Okay. That's not good. Does that turn into an egg sack? I don't think undead... I don't think the Lost can turn into egg sacks. Okay. I knew about you, but the other one is a problem. Where is it going? Does it get to hit him? We might take a damage point on Tiger here. I guess it could miss. But if it hits, there's a minimum of 1 damage. No, it didn't get the hit. Okay. Alright, so... We've got 7 turns. We've got this group of chrysalids to deal with. So you definitely... You could use a reload here. Yeah, you need a reload, unfortunately. So somebody else maybe kills that Lost, or no, you're just out of it until you get your reload, right?
Preparing my weapon.
So I guess take this. And we'll avoid figuring out what to do with you until the end of the turn here. All right, Stalker has a 95 on this and could get the free kill. So let's see if that happens. %.
Good riddance.
Not revealed. Love it. Okay. You need a free reload.
Back in.
And then you definitely need to move your ass up here.
Moving out.
We'll see if this pops another pod. Looks like it doesn't. Okay. Bomber, move up. And can you get somewhere where you can start dealing with these guys? I mean, you should have a shot from there. Why doesn't anyone see these things? Why doesn't Valentina? How are they all concealed from you? That's weird. Nobody has vision? Okay. Well, Bomber's the closest. I feel like he should have vision from, like, here, maybe?
Not a problem.
I know.
Yeah, there
where
we
you
go.
are.
Okay. Okay. So let's... Do I want to take... Yeah, let's take a free reload.
Back in.
We'll take a look at what we can do to the Lost. He doesn't have great shots, so I'd rather use his shots on the chrysalid here. I think we'll put a hail of bullets into one of them. You're at 9, you're at 9. Let's get the further back one here. Okay, that's not a kill. No, alright. You can move up and take some shots, maybe into this full cover.
Whatever you say.
Now for you, okay, you have great aim, and you've got a full mag. So let's kill some Lost.
How about that?
Nice. She just went up to Captain.
You see that one? Impressed yet?
And then which one's at full health? Yeah, let's see if you can kill this one. You can. Well done.
Not too shabby.
Okay, that leaves Tiger to move. And Solar to finish, maybe? Yeah, alright.
Not a problem.
What's your hit percentage here? 76? Okay, who else do we have? Tiger? Tiger just has to move here.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
Let's see. I guess you could rapid target it. You also have minimum damage on your suppression abilities, so maybe not even. Maybe I just suppress it. Let me double check how this works. Your suppression and area suppression abilities now deal guaranteed damage to the primary target. Oh, the primary target. Okay. So I'm just going to suppress him because he's got 1 health. It says 4 damage. I guess it's 3 somehow. I don't get that, but okay. That Sectopod is wandering around somewhere. I can't forget about that.
You can never escape my sight.
Fortunately, we haven't thrown any explosives yet. Reinforcements? Okay.
Enemies moving on our position.
There is also that Sectopod. Don't forget the Sectopod. Where do I want to put her? That brute there we need to take care of. Alright, I do need to scout this. I need to, because we need to get in there. And then we gotta deal with these reinforcements. I guess I'm gonna pop her back here and see what that does.
I'm on the move.
Okay, I would like a better look inside. Does she have an option for that somewhere? That's kind of okay. That's maybe better. But we can't be sure we're gonna get the kills on that, so actually. We're gonna have to set up an ambush on this reinforcement drop. I'd love to reload her, but we can't afford it. So she's gonna move up here. Oh, there's the brute. Okay. I guess we do need to deal with him. Hopefully our sniper can do something about him. No. All right. What if you come over here, you'll at least have something on that, I think. And you might have this guy too. This brute. Can you see the brute from there? You can. So we'd need kind of max damage to kill him. I might want to have somebody else soften him up for her first. Does anybody have anything good for that? You take another reload.
Ready to engage.
I might want to combat scan with her, or I guess I could take a shot at the brute. Tiger. We don't have... I mean, I guess he could take a shot too. Does anybody have like a free action of some sort? Doesn't look like it. You could give somebody combat presence. I don't think that's what we're looking for. No. All right. So, I want you to move in closer to this. Yeah, let's put you in full cover for now. Or do I want you more like even closer? I think I want you closer. This is a pretty good Overwatch position, though.
Seems doable.
Let's put you there for now.
Objective located.
Oh, you can hack it now? Maybe I just hack it then. Watch list 95, priority data 36. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm just having her hack this. So then Tiger moves up somewhere like this and just shoots the brute.
Ah, the open spaces, the fresh air.
Okay, now you can get a free kill. And then Overwatch. That sectopod's out there. That was actually pretty risky to move him there, now that I think about it. If that had triggered the sectopod, that would have been a really bad move.
Heading out.
You're gonna Overwatch?
I'm on it.
I think we Overwatch here. Because we can hack it next turn, no problem.
Scanning.
You don't have anything like an ambush. You could just reload, I think, in case you're gonna banish something soon, which you might be. You Overwatch, and there we go. Here comes the reinforcement drop. Okay, not too bad. Shield bearer, officer, and trooper, all elite.
What about that?
What about that? Miss. 10. That's a kill. Miss. Okay.
It has to be dead.
And we took one out. That's something. Oh, of course you get to get involved for free. You get to just cheat, right? Or you guys fight? Maybe they're fighting each other there. Maybe they're actually just fighting the Lost. All right. Let's figure out what we're doing. Why is her crit like at nothing? Oh, that's right. They have that experimental deal. I forgot about that. So they have anti-crit armor for this turn. Okay. So I do need to scout with Valentina first so that I don't accidentally pull the secto. Let's see if I can get eyes on it over here.
The invaders
Okay.
send a patrol.
Yeah, we've got the Elite Lancer and the Sectopod with more Lost over here. Okay. So I could banish the Sectopod. What's he got? 32 plus 5? She shreds. I wonder if that's the play. I'm not sure. I might do that. Let's see. What do you have? You got a shot on a dasher over there. I don't think we care about that. You can stay involved with him. You've got a crummy shot on this trooper. 3 more free reloads. We could rapid target him. That's free. And then, I guess, yeah, just take the shot. You're not going to kill him, though. Do I want you to get a kill? You're a major. I would like you to get some experience. So, Harry already got a promotion. Why don't I walk fire on this guy to make sure I hit him? Oh, he's poisoned too? Wonderful. All right, then... yeah, Aftermath can get the kill here. 94? Can you hit a 94? Nice job.
That's it!
Okay. You're probably just gonna hack the workstation. That's one action. You have combat protocol, chaining jolt, suppression, area suppression, combat scanner. All right, so who else do we have? We have Solar here. She has rapid targeting as well. So you could rapid target him. Is there any? No, nobody can get in there to flank him, unfortunately. Or you can't. But you can see him from here.
On my way!
Let's move you here. Let's have you rapid target. Oh, come on. How does that trigger the secto? It didn't show on the preview or anything, man. Okay. I don't know what that was about. Why did they move away from us then? Does anybody have visibility on it? Aside from Valentina? Maybe, I don't know what that was. All right, well. Rapid target the shield bearer, for sure. Now, he's got 3 shields, and she doesn't have any shredding. So if somebody else, like Tiger here. Tiger's a 93 to hit? Okay. Well, then I think Tiger just takes this. That's kind of amazing. You now have a 78 here. He's got 4 health. I think we probably take... Why doesn't she have access to suppressing fire? Does she not have enough ammo? So it looks like Rin's gonna have trouble killing this guy at a 78. We could suppress him. Or I could just give combat presence. Yeah, I can give combat presence here. I can give an extra turn to Tiger. There we go. And he can kill it. Well, he's got a 93. But I guess we'll see. All right, nice work.
Do I get a badge or something?
That leaves Mega, and I think we do hack the workstation here. I think I reload and then hack the workstation.
I'll give it a shot.
Reduce contact cost. Yeah, I'm not going to try for this. It's not good enough. No fail. No effect on fail. All right.
We've got access.
Confirm successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Okay, so she's only got a 35% chance to crit here, and without it, she'll get revealed. I could banish the sectopod, but then she probably takes a hit from this Lancer. So I feel like I just want to back off and maintain vision on them for a second. I think I'm just going to move her here, and we'll see what they do on their turn. They're kind of engaged with a bunch of loss there. What is he doing? Oh, he's using lightning field. On the dasher? That's such a weird choice. Okay. That works out for us. I don't think they moved when I moved, but I don't think they actually knew we were there.
You cannot run.
Okay. This we can handle. This we can handle. The Lancer is going to be a bit of a problem. We need to deal... We need to make sure we can deal with the Lancer first and then handle the Sectopod with the Banish. So, who's got lots of ammo right now? Not you, but you have free reloads.
Ready to engage.
Okay. Let's take out a dasher.
Check it before you get too close.
And another.
I got it, right?
And that one, yep.
I definitely got that one.
Free reload.
Rock and roll.
Got one free reload left. Sniper rifle. Okay.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
And then I don't have anything else I can do, so I guess I'll Deadeye the Sectopod. I'll bypass its armor because I've got EP rounds. This reduces my chance to hit to 85, whereas if I take a normal shot, it's 9 to 11. And with the Banish, we don't need to risk missing this, so I'll just take the normal sniper shot. Okay. So the Banish almost certainly finishes the Secto. We got to deal with the Lancer here. So who's going to do that and how? You have an extra point to give to her or her to you. All right. Tiger has the most mobility. So I think what we want to do is kinetic strike the Lancer here. As far away from the Sectopod as possible. He's still up.
We'll
Okay.
test the limits of that armor.
There's a bunch more lost there than I anticipated. So she can flank. She can flank. Where can she go? She can flank the Lancer from here and maybe kill one of the Lost. We might want to throw a Mimic. What do you have available? If you move up there, okay.
Absolutely.
You have the Frost Bomb. Take another free reload here.
Ready.
What is your chance to hit this guy? 80? 70 there. So we probably want to walk fire and kill that Lancer. And then we need to deal with all those lost somehow, which is going to be rough. Chaining Jolt 5 to 7 is not what I'm looking for. Can I position her to see them and take them out? Like if somebody else deals with the Sectopod. Can you, where can you get? You can hit the Secto, and you have blue screens, right? Yeah. No, you have tracers. Should I take the Banish now? That probably kills the Lancer, but it might summon more Lost too. But you know what? I think I need to do it. 84? Alright, she's got the stock, so let's see what this does.
Leave this place.
Yeah, I think it's about to blow up. Oh, I forgot to reload her first. Or no, I did reload her. It's only gonna use 5 ammo to kill. There we go.
Return to your We can no longer hide.
Okay. Yeah, that guy died. Okay. You don't have much you can do to help, except I guess you could Overwatch. It says neutralize all enemy targets. I mean, against the Lost, I guess the best thing I can do...
No problem, boss.
...is... throw a Mimic to distract them from Tiger here. Like, they need to have line of sight, though, is the problem. And they're on the other side of this wall. So they're all in this weird opening here. Who can do something? You can give a point to Stalker. She has a Mimic Beacon. Does that help? Maybe?
No retreat.
Wait, where did your Mimic be? Oh, I was looking at the wrong person. Damn it. Yeah, this is not... the best I can do here is Overwatch with her.
Reapers are always vigilant.
You're not going to be able to do anything from here. You can't throw that far enough. Like, you can... Yeah, you can't throw this into their line of sight. So that doesn't help. What about you? What do you have? You got a Frost Bomb? Any way to get that in here on them? Oh, hold on. Maybe. Somehow I can go through a wall? Can I get him? So I can get two of them, it looks like. I guess I do that.
Bombs away!
I'm just trying to preserve a flawless mission here. Okay, two of them are frozen. Only thing I can have you do is Overwatch. Same, you probably... It doesn't even make sense to Overwatch. You just got to race up here.
Sure thing.
And we see what happens. This one might get a... Oh! Did we get it? Oh. Okay, we preserve the flawless.
Remember, they are not victims.
Okay. Take your shots.
Will the death of this one change it? I need to reload soon. It's dead.
Status
as
confirmed.
requested.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Whew, okay. Flawless. Hack the workstation. 36 kills. Very nice. Operation Gasping Vengeance is complete. Let's take a look. Mega still doesn't even have a basic photo. Tiger got the MVP. Good for you, buddy. 11 kills, 147 damage, 100% shot accuracy. You earned that. Dude. With authority.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
All right, a good mission, right?
Nothing boosts morale like a few dead aliens. We got more than our share today.
All right, so Harry and Mega here. Harry and... What's her first name? I can't remember. But they were both tired. Tiger doesn't get tired. I should keep working on him. Having somebody who never gets tired is great. I think he's slower to repair if he does get injured, but... yeah. It's kind of nice to just be able to take him out in mission after mission after mission and always know how he works and whatever. But we also picked up 3 promotions here. One for Mega, one for Major Robert. So he's going up to... is Major goes to Colonel, right? And then she gets her captaincy and Aftermath goes up to Major. Pretty nice. Picked up a bunch of corpses here.
Efficiently executed.
25 intel. A new rumor on the map.
Lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
And we delayed the disappearance of the black market for this month, so I like that. All right, let's do our promotions. So Bomber here. We've gone pretty hard in grenades for him with a little bit of infantry. His options at Colonel are detonation shot. Fire a shot that detonates explosives carried by the enemy. That's not as good as it sounds like. Okay, so if you can do that from concealment, it's pretty good. But otherwise, it's like 5 to 6 damage. It can be good if you can do it from concealment, because then if they're standing next to their friends also take damage. But the other benefit of it is it takes the grenade away from the opponent, right? So like the flamethrower guys, the mutons, some of the advent humanoids, they can throw off explosives. I'd be curious to know if this can detonate micro missiles on a mech, but it's like detonation shot is okay. I don't think it does additional damage. Free turn cooldown. He also has proximity bomber. I don't like that. He doesn't need a proximity mine. Who needs explosives right next to them? And then vital point targeting. Attacks against enemies you've hollow targeted deal more damage. I mean, if he was a hollow target, that'd be great. I guess detonation shot's the one I'm going to take here. I'm not really happy with it, but it's better than nothing. There's some situations where it's useful. Okay. Who else got a promotion? Aftermath here. She's proven to be pretty dope since I gave her the red hair and the face paint. Like, she's kicking ass. I think it's, yeah, everybody knows, right? I mean, dwarfs know. If you make your gun prettier, obviously it does more damage, right? It's a Deep Rock Galactic reference for those of you who think I'm like speciesist, or no, it wouldn't be speciesist. What would it be? Bigoted? Bigoted. All right, she gets death from above. Killing an enemy at a lower elevation with your primary weapon costs only a single action. Does not end your turn. That's pretty good. Also, vital point targeting. Attacks against enemies you've hollow targeted deal more damage. That's like, with the amount of hollow targeting I do, particularly because she has multi-targeting, that's really strong. Like, the way I use these guys, sometimes they have multiple shots, but sometimes they only have one. I like both of these. Particularly because we might be facing off against, like, very high health targets. I think I'm going to take vital point targeting, and we'll maybe spend 5 XCOM AP to get death from above as well. Okay. And then Mega gets leveled up here. Okay. She's tired. So she gets Trojan here. Enemy units that are hacked take damage and lose their action the turn after the hack ends. I do like that. Havoc is also pretty good. It's guaranteed damage to the primary target of suppression or area suppression. So it's supposed to be 4 damage, I think, but it keeps registering as 3. Maybe that's for people with armor. Like, this is not bad. This is a way to get like 3 free extra damage, and it's guaranteed. I do like Trojan, but I like, until her hack is over 120, like, I really can't do anything but occasionally shut down somebody. So I'm gonna get more use out of Havoc in the meantime. If she ends up being an endgame hacker, we can come back for Trojan. And I think that's it. Yeah, that is it. Okay. So we've got some bond level ups available, but the training center's in use. Let's get back to the bridge and see what comes next on our map here. So the rumor we got was supplies, which is trash. I don't need supplies. So we're gonna go back to scanning for intel. Anyway, what would my contact cost here be? It would be 40 because we got that that benefit. And if I built a tower first, it would go down to 20. I don't know if that's worth it.
Avenger plotting new course.
We're at 221 intel. That's a good amount. I want to stay above 200 for the rest of the campaign, if at all possible. Yeah, we knew this was coming. We were okay with it. There is a facility here, but we don't have access to it. All right. New assault mission, extract Advent supplies. Absolutely not. I hate these missions. They're the worst mission. So the way they tuned this mission is very bad. They made it so it's almost impossible to get more than like 2 or 3 crates. There's always like there's way more than 11 enemies for sure. and they get the crates based on how close you are to getting them yourself. So they, like, the AI cheats basically in these missions. These missions suck. And all you can get is supplies. You can't get, it says enemy material, but you can't get Illyrium, you can't get crystals, you can't get alloys. You can only get regular supplies, which I don't need. So we're letting that expire and not even touching it. New assault mission. What is this? So this delays what? Wild Hunt? I don't care about Wild Hunt. We're about to kill the last chosen, so them showing up in battle more often doesn't matter to me at all. So we'll let that one slide. I don't need the 29 intel from it. Okay. He is 100% complete. Okay, so Sharon can now go somewhere else, like our resistance comms. So if I put her here, that adds 2. If I put her here... Oh. I guess it doesn't matter. All right. So you're going to go here. That gets us 2 more contacts. And this shadow chamber we could destroy. Not the shadow chamber. The Psi Lab. We could... Is there a way to... How do you destroy stuff? We could tear this down and build something else. Because they take so long to train that... Like, if Raoul dies, that's it. We don't get another Psi operative. Like, I wanted that... Like, I wanted to train him up to full. Is there a way to destroy an existing... Hold on. Not command.
Commander?
Engineering. Build facilities. Ah, here we go. So I could, I believe, remove this, which should give me back... I can't remember whether there was a power relay here or here. One of these I built on... I think the Psi Lab I built on a power relay. So if I destroy this, and I'm very tempted to do it, I can get another facility here, I think for free. Because we also have 5 power available. I'm going to do it. Okay. So there is a shielded power coil here, and we can build something else now. I could build the defense matrix. I don't really... It seems like I don't really need the power relay per se. Another resistance comms? I don't think I need that. I mean, I guess maybe I build the defense matrix. I just said earlier in the stream that I wouldn't, but all right.
Defense facility.
Sure, why not?
Initiated.
I don't... We had a UFO defense already. I don't know if we'll see another one or not.
What can I do for you, Commander?
What are you complaining about? Why is this white?
Hello, Commander.
Proving ground. Has projects.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Not sure what that was about. Sexapod breakdown's almost done. We got more bond training to do if we want it. All right, back to scanning we go.
Our research was a success, Commander.
Okay.
Central claims to have seen one of these things up close back in the day. Despite a lot of speculation, there was no pilot to be found once we pried it open.
All right, we got a bunch of new items we can build. Some gremlins, another powered bit for Tiger, Holo Targeter Mark III, and we can build Spark heavy weapon storage. What does this do? Storage capacity for Spark heavy weapons. Side chamber construction, no thank you. I don't need that. We're gonna do some more autopsies, I think. Let's go after the Andromedon wreck.
As initially speculated by Shen, It does in fact appear that this creature is restricted to the confines of its own hulking environmental suit. Unfortunately for our troops, the suit itself is a powerful physical threat, regardless of the operator's status, as we learned with some astonishment in the field.
Okay. Back to the scan. New assault mission, New Brazil, sabotage the transmitter. All right, this is going to counter Gone to Ground, so I guess we're going to do this one. We're looking at Codex, Elite Priest, Gatekeeper, and Sectoid. So we're going to need mind shields for some folks on this. We have some sit reps as well. Well rehearsed, mission time increased by 1. Updated firewalls, tech defense is increased by 20, towers cannot be hacked, and psionic storm. High levels of psionic enemies present. Plus collateral damage is active, but I don't think any of these enemies carry explosives. The priest, maybe? But like, Codex Gatekeeper is enough to deal with, right? That's enough to be worried about. The sectoids and the priest I'm less concerned about. She's almost certainly going to show up here, sadly, which sucks. I don't want to deal with her. But she had a chance to show up on the mission today and didn't, so she's like certainly going to be here. All right, so I guess that's the stream for today. When we come back tomorrow, we'll be planning and then executing Operation War Killer to stop this dark event going to ground. I guess I could let it slide. I could just let it go and let the black market disappear. Like, I don't really need it for supplies. And I'm trying to save intel right now. So having it gone... Yeah, but it'd be gone for 6 weeks. That's a month and a half. I don't know. Yeah, no, we'll do this mission. We can handle a Gatekeeper and some codexes and stuff. We can handle this. If she shows up, it'll be annoying. It'll probably ruin the flawless mission, but we'll do it anyway. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow with more. I'm also playing a new demo tomorrow morning, if you're into that. It's called All Will Fall, or All Shall Fall. It's some sort of like city builder where you build a tower of Jenga and then everything collapses. Distracticus, hey man, welcome to the channel. Says, any one of those creatures, I'd be like, nope, maybe I'll volunteer for some other thing. Well, you're not a hardened XCOM operative. I don't blame you. You're also not kitted out with like insane armor and energy weapons from the future. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your night, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.